Right, Team Endurance Racing. 4 hours of Silverstone took place Saturday, 1st of February.
1st of Feb already.
A couple of days ago. Have you recovered yet?
Yeah. No, it was good. It was a good evening.
It was a
really
great evening.
Really good racing.
So should we just run through? We had 10 cars on the grid, and it's the first time that we did racing licenses. So everyone was racing in class.
Yep.
We had 3 gold teams, and they were
Talkcraft Lexus.
Catchy name.
Who were driving in a Lexus, surprisingly. Uber Eats, who were driving in a BMW M6. And JACX.
That's the Jamie.
Not sure what the X was for.
Yeah. X.
Craig.
Who
were also driving the Lexus. They finished 1, 2, 3 in that order. Talk, then Uber, and then Jax.
It was a fabulous first in by Harrison.
It was. You can't fault it.
No. I mean, that's not taking anything away from Aaron Harris, who got in afterwards and maintained that, and was a really good, clean driving session. And of course, it was finished up with Callum Puttercombe.
Yep. Well, I think Callum got in, and then Harrison got back in for the last half an hour or so.
Oh, that's right. So just to bring it home across the line.
Yes.
But that was a very impressive performance.
Yeah.
They got everything right.
We expect no less, really.
That's not to take anything away from the second place.
Uber Eats.
Yeah. I mean, they're previous winners.
They are previous winners, Spa winners.
And what were they in?
Spa winners.
They're in the
BMW.
They're in the BMW M6.
So slightly different to the Lexus.
They're all kind of balanced of power now, so
yes,
it shouldn't make a huge amount of difference, apart from the fact they drive different.
Absolutely. But that worked really well as well. So we had 5 out of the 6 available cars on track.
Who did we have in bronze?
We had Minimum Verstappen. Very creative name. I like that. Which was
Team of 4.
Team of 4, yep. Which was Bill Prout, Rory Chumbley, Ollie Sargent, and Adam Riley.
Adam Riley is like, he'd only been in for like the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Probably about a month, yeah.
Yeah. And yet he's proving to be a formidable force.
He's picking up really
interested to see where he gets as the year progresses.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's definitely a star in the making.
Yeah. They were second or third for most of the race.
And Adam started it, didn't he?
Adam started it. Got up to second, I think, and stayed there for
all his stint.
Probably, yeah. And then Bill got in and was there for all of his stint. So about 2 hours into the race, they were in second in a bronze car.
That was really, really impressive. And actually, I thought it was a pretty good drive for Rory and Ollie as well. I mean, I was kind of hoping, being in a bronze team myself, that they might fall off the cliff a little bit at that point. But
well, they managed to.
Turns out
they managed to beat one of the silver teams, only because the silver team ran out of fuel on the last lap. But they got past on the last lap.
So the silver teams were nearly on pace, which is
my team.
Your team. Yep. And there was also
DBJ Racing, who was
of course
previously named Spark Elite, if you followed the other ones.
That was Ben, Dave, and
John Wolf.
Did you know Ben has tripped out a BMW M2CS? Is its new?
Oh yeah. No,
did he tell you about that?
Yeah, he told me when he came in the other week.
Yeah. So he's taken an M2 CS and basically turned it into a GT4.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a quick look. I don't know. It all had AP racing discs, and it's got all new suspension. He's got the half roll cage in it. I mean, that's going to be
It's going to be a good track. That's a proper track car.
Kind of interested in that. All a bit jealous, to be honest.
Yeah. I would like one very much.
But... Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you're looking for test pilots, then don't choose me. If you're looking for someone to crash it, I'm your man. But otherwise, yeah. Right. So, and we also had Garage 56. So that's John Pavey and
Matt Wynn and Kelvin Hassel.
Yeah, and I mean, they were our nemesis because they ran in front of us. And at one point, I got a bit excited because I thought I was actually catching them up in Rusty Racers. Mm-hmm. And then I lost it, went for a little dance on the grass and took away all of the time I'd gained back. But that was Paul McKelly, who did really well at the beginning. That was followed up with Mark Chambers.
Yep.
And then I got a little stint in the middle and threw it all away for the team. And Dave Standing got in at the end and
brought it home.
Yeah, and actually made up some of the ground that I'd lost.
Well,
Unfortunately, I'd given him way too big a task. So there was no prizes for us. Then we got the two last bronze teams were High Rollers and Diet Starts Monday.
Yeah. High Rollers have come before as well. They've just changed names. They used to be
just to confuse.
Yeah, exactly. They used to be Team Carbon Fibre.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Or Carbon Fibre with a lot of R's at the end. They did all right. They've changed cars this time, obviously from last time. Can't remember what they were driving last time. I think it was the NSX, and now they've gone to a front-engined RCF. But
right. And Diet Starts Monday, were they the ones in the Audi R8?
Yes, this is their first endurance with us. They've come to a few race practices, so got used to the R8 and then chose that for the race. Definitely the best sounding car out of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the reason why I like the NSX over. I like all of the mid-engine cars over the front engine because I'm just not a big fan of the engine sounds. Yeah, that you get. I much prefer the higher revving kind of. You can tell when to change gear by the engine now a lot easier. Mm-hmm. So that was the race. I think overall we had a bit of a delay at the start, but other than that, it was genuinely, I think, the best race.
Yes, definitely.
That we've ever hosted. I think the sweet spot for me was the fact that we were racing in class. So for my team, for example, which are a bronze level team, we're never really going to be able to compete with the sort of Talkcraft Lexus that Harrison and Aaron and Callum are driving. So because that's such a distance ahead, and in fact, I look at it here on the screen because we've got the information up in front. We finished 4 laps. Is that right? 4 laps behind. And it is quite hard on the back end of the race to keep your spirits up, shall we say, when there is no chance of getting on a podium at that point when you get into drive your stint. But by having class racing where we're only actually racing against the other bronze, I'm just feeling a little bit guilty about my performance. But we're moving on. The next race, when is the next race?
29th of March.
29th of March.
So, 2 months essentially. Yeah, two full months essentially from now. Bathurst down under.
Yeah, going to Australia.
Mount Panorama, as they call it as well.
Yeah,
that's the name. Well, yes, the name of the mountain is Mount Panorama, but the track is called.
I always feel like with Bathurst, someone like designed a track, and then all of a sudden, like a mountain popped up.
And
then they're like, oh, damn it, it's got to go over here.
Squiggle down the mountain. Yeah.
Never raced it.
Never? No, I don't think I have either, to be honest. So it's going to be a new experience for a lot of us.
Race practice is underway.
Practice is underway. Wednesdays and Thursdays, 6 till 8 or 8 till 10. Obviously, you can get a choice for any of those cars that we mentioned and the Lamborghini, which was the one that wasn't used. But I feel like something like that will be quite good here because of the twisty bits.
Did you see the Bathurst endurance race?
I did.
It was on television.
We had it on
race. Yeah. I mean, there were some overtaking attempts on that.
Attempts is the word there.
And it
ended up in someone having a big crash.
I mean, there were a number of really bad crashes. And that's in the real race. Obviously, our sim race will be way, way cleaner than that.
Yes,
I hope.
I hope so too.
But it's getting quite good in terms of clean racing here now in our little sim racing endurance series. There are 5 events this year. Bathurst is the second event, 29th of March, you say, Saturday 29th.
Yep.
We need to talk a little bit about some licence changes.
We have got some people going up in the licence holder, being a licence holder.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, isn't it?
Exactly.
People get a bronze. Most people start with a bronze licence.
Yep.
And then if they prove themselves to be better than most bronze people, and people careers progress as they do more racing. Yeah. And one standout individual, I think, particularly that I mentioned earlier, Dan Riley.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, he's going to be moved up from bronze to silver. So
congratulations, Adam.
Congratulations. That will mean that whatever team you're in, if you are now the majority of silver, you'll be racing in the silver class. Because obviously one of your other teammates is going to be moved up to silver as well, which is Bill.
Bill's already in silver.
Oh, is he?
We're talking about
Bill's going up to gold. Phil's not going up to silver
I
because he was
think-
already there.
I mean, I haven't looked at it, but
No,
I think
but
there
that's
was
fair
a
enough.
general consensus.
Bill's going to go up to gold. So,
Bill, you're gold.
Bill, you're in gold. Congratulations.
He'll be pleased about that.
He will be. And then the last of our 3 upgradees.
We got a third one. Have we got a third upgrade?
Yeah.
Oh!
Is Joe Clark.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe, you're going up to gold. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Joe's
I've been forced to make you go up to gold.
He wants to hang on to the silver.
He does want to hold on to silver, but you're not. You're a gold driver, I mean.
I think that's the case.
You were the top of the leaderboard pretty much for Silverstone, lap time wise. So,
yeah, and I don't think
and your
that
racing
we
was good.
saw any lack of racecraft ability that meant that he can hold on to that silver license any longer.
No.
What if you're in the same teams, it may reclassify the whole team. The way we do it is that a team classification is based on the driver lineup. And so
Yes.
if there's a lot of golds, you become gold. If it's predominantly silver, you'll be silver. And I think what you're suggesting is, considering you're a gold and you race with Joe, if Joe
Yeah.
becomes a gold,
We are now a gold team.
all of a sudden, if you stay in that team,
We've also got
they could drop you. And Joe could
that'd be
just
very
team up
good,
with a
yeah.
couple of silvers.
They could. But we have got a previous driver coming back. Now he's more fixed.
Alex.
Alex is coming back, who is a gold anyway, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, so
We'd
you're
be going
just-
up anyway.
You're just going to go up to gold.
Yeah.
Right, well, you better get some practice.
I just can't get to some practicing because I don't know where I'm going to drive.
Well, you're driving a Bathurst. Right.
Lines wise, I'm not,
Right, right.
I'm not clued up as
Well,
much.
I've got a feeling that you'll get to grips
I'll
with
get
it
to
a lot
that.
more.
Yeah.
We've already had one person come in, though.
No, we've had a couple of people doing.
What, for race practice?
Yeah,
Race was only 48 hours ago,
yeah, I know. We've had Adam came in yesterday,
right?
and we also had Paul.
So there's already people on.
Mike
Have you
Kelly
got a
coming
leaderboard for it? We will have by the time we
will
publish
do.
this video.
By the time this comes out, there will be a thing up. But who have we got here? If we look up, yesterday we had Paul, Bill, Adam were the latest people to do it, and Xavier. So 4 people have done it.
Xavier was working yesterday. He managed to take some
And Bill.
time out of his busy schedule. And Bill, I obviously, they both managed to get some laps in. That's not that surprising. In a number of different cars, I noticed as well.
It looks like it. So people are already trying out different cars for the race.
Yeah.
Paul's tried out 3 different cars.
Has he?
Yeah.
He's already
Lambo,
looking at the Lambo.
NSX and the Merc.
Yeah.
Adam's done the Lambo and the Beamer.
So that's the great thing about race practice. You can come down, you can try different cars, and then you can have an online argument in your WhatsApp group about which is the best car and which one you want to drive. That tends to happen quite a bit, does it? I feel that everybody automatically now thinks, oh, let's drive the Lexus because the Lexus was the winning car. But you're talking about maybe some adjustments in the BOP
Yeah.
specific to each race,
Yes.
just to add an extra bit.
I mean that it happens in your world challenge, WEC.
Real racing.
Yeah, real racing happens in all of those. It changes between tracks really. I will do some testing, and it should be done by the time this video's out. Anyway,
Yeah, right. So I
it
think
done.
we're waffling on a little bit now.
are.
So that's just to say, 29th of March, Bathurst, race practice is open now. Come down, do some team endurance racing. A lot of fun. Might get to spray some champagne. Upset our window cleaner yet again.
I'm gonna tell him to come the day before. I'll be
We-
like, can
no,
you come
no,
and
no,
wash
day
it on
after.
No, can you wash it on the 28th, and then we'll just cover it in champagne again.
Yeah, but it's not the best way to schedule our window cleaner,
It's
getting
not.
him to clean the windows a day before the race. But that seems to be the schedule we work
It
to.
seems to happen that way.
Right. See you on
The
for
29th.
race practice, really. That's what we want to do. Come down, do some race practice.
Yep. Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Over and out.
See you then.
Bye.